Hey guys, it's been a long time since we've been back on the Facebook group. I'm super excited that, we have so much stuff planned for the new year. I really wanted to jump on and kind of talk about pay for workers right now. So, if no matter if you have a great job ad, if your pay isn't competitive or if you're struggling to be profitable with your current pay, then we may need to kind of reassess your current pay model, whether it's your current hourly rate, whether it's the type of pay that you're already doing with your workers. It's really important to get this right so you're able to attract and retain workers long term, also be profitable. So there's typically three types of pay structures that you typically see. We have hourly, which is very typical. Everybody has it. It's very universal, mainly for employee model. Then we have pay for percentage, which is also known as like contractor pay, whatever the job rate is, they get a certain percentage, but you also have room to increase that percentage. So if you have really awesome contractors, you could always each year, their percentage can increase. If they reach a payout of $4,000, whatever it is, you can have an incentive to increase their percentage. And you can have different goals that you're setting for that, for your pay structure to where you're able to attract them longer. Again, it's slowly increasing, and you're still profitable. And then you also have pay per performance, which is similar to the pay per percentage with the job model aspect. However, it's based off of how many hours that they're working. And this is typically used for the employee model. And so pay per percentage. So for example, if you have $100 job and they worked, you're going to have like a percentage scale. And if you want me to go into that, I can go into it on another video. However, the basic concept of it is that there is a percentage range to where they're not getting paid for drive time, they're not getting paid for setup, stuff like that, but they're getting a percentage of the job. This is employee model typically. However, so keep that in mind. It's not too high of a percentage, but it's within the typical range, right? So your training range, and then you would have, your typical, maybe deep cleaning range. So there's like that rate, and you would calculate it into a percentage. But it's based off of how many hours that they're working. So if they only work 10 hours that week, then they would be on the lower sliding scale for that specific week getting paid. And then let's say next week they did 30 hours. That could be to where they go into that higher bracket of pay. So you could pay per percentage based on performance, and it's not based on quality, it's based on hours. So that motivates them to where if they work 30 hours, they get into that higher pay rate, they're less likely to call out, and you're going to go ahead and again help retain them longer. So there's a bunch of different pay rates. Just want to make sure that you're aware of the different ones. Sometimes you may start off with a certain one and may need to tweak it in order to be a little bit more profitable or motivating to the applicant. So I am getting ready to launch a whole bunch of trainings, hopefully some, lives, going into some trainings already ready for you guys. So let me know in the comments what you guys really want to see. Do you want to see a specific topic? Do you have certain questions that you really want to dive into? It could be anything along the lines of workers or automation. So definitely feel free to drop them in the comments down below, and I look forward to reviewing it and having some upcoming training. If you're on our email list, you're definitely going to get all the updates. If not, definitely check out the link down below to find out more.